This video we will see loops in Java. So basically we have three types of loops in Java: for, while, and do while. So loops are used to execute a block of code multiple times. Java supports three types of loops: for, while, and do while. Now examples of for loop, like this is the syntax of for loop. In for loop, first we write for keyword, then in bracket we write int I is equal to 0. So in this part we write initialization. It is the increment and decrement, basically condition, and this is the increment and decrement, and this is the condition. Now we open this curly brackets, and in curly brackets we can write our code which we want to write. So we see this in Java code. So first we create loop.java file, and it automatically generated the public class. Now we create main method, static void main. It Okay, we have created our main method. Now I want to create a for loop. So for this I write for. Now first step is initialization. So integer I is equal to 0. I initialize integer I. Now I write the condition. What is the condition? The condition is that I is greater than 0. So this loop runs till I value of I is greater than 0. Actually, I am writing condition I is smaller than 0 and increment I plus plus. So value of I is 0, and this loop runs until the value of I uh, is okay. So value of I is smaller than 10. So now this loop runs 10 times. Now system.out.print print I plus 1. Here I write I plus 1 because value of I is 1, value of I is 0, but I want to print numbers from 1 to 10. So 0, when the loop first time run, it becomes 0 plus 1 equal to 1. When it runs second time, the value of I is increased by 1 here. Then value of 0 becomes 2, and value of 0 becomes 1, and 1 plus 1 it returns 2. So I run this code, and look here, 1 2 3 4 up to 10. I have successfully printed this. Now this is the for loop. Now second type of loop is while loop. So while loop is very simple. In while loop, first we have to write the while keyword. As I write this, it gives us the boilerplate code. Here in this, we have to write the condition. So condition is that. So for this, I have to initialize variable in var equal to 10, and the condition is that var is smaller than 20. Now system.out.println println Now I will print the value of var. So in this loop, how till which value the loop will execute? Look, this the value of var is 10 and it is smaller than 20. So we have to increase the value of 10. So simply we will write here var plus plus. When I run it, it returns me numbers from 10 to 19. And if I write here var plus 1, then it returns me numbers from 11 to 20. Now we see the increment operator. Now we will see the decrement operator. So in case of decrement operator, I will execute this until var is smaller than 20. Now I will execute this until var is greater than 20. So when I run it, it doesn't give me any uh, result. But when I make it, when I make it minus minus, then I think it will generate. So in this code, I need to increase the value of var. Like I put value of var is 25, and here I will make it uh, only var. I will print var. Now this minus minus operator decreases the one value from var after completion of every loop. Similarly, as we saw previously, it is increasing. Now it is decreasing the values. And the condition is that value of variable is greater than 20. Now we can say this 25, 24, 21, and when it becomes 20, then it doesn't execute because the condition doesn't satisfy. But if I want to print 20, then I will make it greater than equal to, and now it is also returning 20. So in this way, we are using uh, increment operator, decrement operator, while loop, for loop. Now we will see do while loop. Do while loop is a similar of the while loop, but there is one difference between while loop and one advantage for the do while loop, that the syntax of do while loop is do while. So here it's we write do, then we open curly brackets, and then in while there we write the condition. Now for this I need a variable. So the we can clearly see that there is a clear difference between the while loop, do and do while loop and for loop. The difference is that do while loop first when it started execution of do while loop, so it execute all the code first without checking the condition. In before we first check the condition and then execute the loop. But here first we will in first iteration we will execute the code and then we will check the condition for the second iteration. So like here south fair, and suppose fair is greater than 10, value of fair is value of fair is greater than 10. Actually fair is smaller than 10, fair is smaller than 10 and value of fair is 1. Now when I have to write here increment, so var plus plus. Now when I run this code, we will clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It executed code till 9 because it is not equal to 10. But now we will see that in same code, if I made the value of var is 11, so now condition is not satisfying, but still it will run the code for the first iteration, so it is returning us 11. So this is the advantage of do while loop, and for this purpose most of the time a do while loop is used. So all the source code I will provide you. Thank you for watching and subscribe my channel.